require the solace of the shadows and the dark of the night. Sunshine is my destroyer. There shall never be another dawn. Looking upon these frail creatures, one would not think that they could contain such power. One could rule the universe with it. You must find them for me and destroy them!
So if you're ready, creeps, fasten your drool cups and hold on to your vomit bags. Frights, camera! Action! Call this one Demon Night.
Okay, so still sort of getting myself ready. So this game came out a couple years ago, and I actually really wanted to play it because I love Lovecraft shit. But I think this game came out around the same time Sinking City came out. And why I heard about this game first, I didn't hear about Sinking City till like the last minute. I just thought the gameplay in Sinking City looked more fun. I guess I kind of like those type of games more than walking simulators, which I kind of hear this game is like. I actually did not play this game when it came out. I didn't buy it till recently, and that's because it was on sale for like $6 or something. But it's Halloween time. We're doing horror games all month for October, just like we did last year. I was a little late starting, but we started with Silent Hill 4 last time. Yeah. So the outside of Sinking City, which I played a little bit in last year's Halloween stream, I mostly beat on in my off time. The only other Cthulhu game I had was Dark Corners of the Earth. It was a Bethesda game on the old Xbox, like 20 years ago, which is actually stupid hard. This game, I don't know if it's going to be hard or anything. I think I looked a little. I think I tried a little bit of it when I bought it. Okay, we'll start fresh. All I know is the guy you play as has a big ass beard. He looks just like the guy from that vampire game, and I think he has the same voice. I think that was another game that came out at the same time. It was a month like 3 years ago where most games had the same looking dude in it. A gruffy white dude with a big ass beard. But like most Cthulhu games, you play as a detective. You're trying to solve a mystery, mostly involving a cult. This game's supposed to have like sort of RPG elements. But I don't know. Tried a little bit of it when I got it, but I'm mostly going to this blind. If I'm not mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity man who insane hideous in. Oh, I'm covered in slurry. Okay, I kind of have to see how, if I have to turn the game up or not. I'll turn the game up just a little bit, but if it gets too loud, I just have to know. Okay. Let's see. This guy looks like Skyrim. Go through the door, or do we crouch? Well, we're chained, so we can't go through there. Took a couple shots in my preparation. Might take more. This might turn into a full-on drunk stream. Ooh, what's this, a lantern? You must light up areas in order to interact with them. Okay. I mostly just turned the game on, walked around a little bit, or saw the opening cutscene. Somehow I got like 4 trophies doing that. Get on the boat. We can't. I hear depending on what you invest your skill points in, this game gets weirder. Like, you can literally drive yourself crazy if you invest too much in, like, forbidden knowledge or something like that.
In my wake, pulled along, fate inescapably draws you on.
I speak in rhyme. I thought The Sinking City was a pretty decent game. My only problem is I bought it for Switch, so it looked like ass.
What a putrid offering.
Alright, there's no way to talk to the whale. Yeah. You just want to swim in this shit. I will say Dark Corners of the Earth is probably one of my favorite games. I've actually played it a couple times on the channel. For some reason, I don't have a face either, and my gun's gone. I think that's supposed to be me. Yeah.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I look like Voldemort. But this was all a dream.
I hate whiskey.
Yet I love it so much.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Yeah, sleeping pills and whiskey, not a good combo. Have a drink. Yeah, I should do.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Let's see. Pierce Investigation Agency. Where's it been? Despite the treatment, I hear her voices in my dreams. I think this game involves a lot of reading, I think. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's who I am, dame.
I'm Lucy Sheriff,
You see?
in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. I lost something. Okay. We gotta distribute space. Okay, so talking to people is really important in this game. There's a lot of like conversation type shit. Power speech. So we'll invest in that. I think this is the one that makes you crazy if you know too much of it. Yeah, we should really just do a little bit of each. But we should be a week. Hidden spots. Or remove one of those and put more toward that. And it'll be more stupid.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
We're at a time of peace, see?
You know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
Fuck's that go?
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you
I'm coming.
Now I've come.
Sir,
Almost
I came
100
here on the
years
advice
ago
of a
to the
person
day.
whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
What you have is quite lovely.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire.
Must have been pretty cool
her
to be
husband,
like an artist or a
and
painter
Simon, my
and be
grandson.
well known
I can't
even
do
without like the
anything
internet
for a
and
woman
shit.
who is already dead.
Find out the truth.
Better times.
They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
I've seen weirder
Tell
shit on
me all
TV
the
and art.
assumptions that come to mind.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is
there
the
it is.
work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Including me? Okay, let's look at this painting.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
It's very queer. Let's see,
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She
We
never
all
would
have
hurt a
visions.
fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
let's see.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Police are sticking to the accident. Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose
How many
you want to
islands
ship
are
me
off of
there.
Boston?
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must
I think the
uncover
U.S.
it.
government would have their grimy hands all over that by now.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I
Damn
guess
it,
you're
I'm a
not as
doctor,
clever as
not
you
a
think.
barber.
The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I got a joint here, but I might not smoke it till later.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
This must have been a small studio because
An
this looks
artist
like
dies
a PS3
with her
game.
family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case.
You'll be compensated.
I'll go to
handsome.
Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
This situation's all very
Darkwater.
gay.
I think I've got a book on the north. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this
I only
book,
just have a book that
it
says
was often
about
mentioned
it.
during
I
whale
knew
hunting
I had a
times
book
at the end of
about
the
it.
19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
One for the road. Only just going to drive my new automobile. There we go. Now we're talking.
I used to be an avid reader.
All I do is watch the poll.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Turn another bottle around here. Okay. This town's fishy.
How do people miss a giant island like this off of Boston?
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island.
Darkwater. Pirates of the Dark. Yeah, I had a game called Pirates of the Dark Water. It's based off an old cartoon show.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
It's a bear! There's a bear in the ocean!
Hey, Sullivan. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce,
copper.
private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
That bear in the ocean.
Back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand.
Maybe a
You're
bigger
not
whale?
Sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Okay, so when I first tried this game the other day, I went to the bar. Some guy made
Prohibition
fun of me.
is just a joke around here.
But I did something that
suits me fine.
like pissed off the bartender, and he wouldn't help me. So before I go in there, I'm gonna check out this guy's documents. Hello.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Where'd you go?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the Stranded Whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the
God,
Hawkins
what a
family
year.
get its money?
Well, from what Charles
Sure was a
inherited, I
miraculous
presume.
year.
Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You underestimate me.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Maybe the guy who hired me?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're
That's
gonna
true.
take me for a fool.
Give
Like,
it a try.
that kid from Free
Have you
Willy,
heard
he sure
about
did
the
look happy
depths,
having the whale jump
trenches
over him,
that
but if
plunge
he was in the
into the
water
earth,
with it
and
for
the
a second,
sheltered
it would have
creatures
ripped him to
unlike
shreds.
any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, what a nice fellow. Okay, remember the bartender was an asshole. So don't react to whatever the guy who says something does. It has something to do with his chair. I like kicked his chair out from under him or something. I guess you can't avoid it.
Hey, be careful.
So I guess the bartender's always an ass to you. Hey, sexy mama.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
We don't serve your kind around here. I'm sorry.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
Warehouse
But
13?
I'll say no more.
Oh, history down that
Anything
route.
else?
That route's got history. 13 children died going down it.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
Yeah, I think I'm doing better with this guy.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She? You mean the girl in the corner?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy.
The nostalgic
The name,
critic?
it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
What? Another break?
Hi, lady.
Can't you see that we're in the middle of a conversation? I told you to beat it.
Yeah, this is the first
I
time
told you to
talked to
beat
me.
it.
Okay, there's gonna be. I gotta have some friends around here. These guys look like a good.
You like
bunch.
our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
So what do you guys do now that you don't fish for whales? We sing about fishing whales.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You
Because they hunted
exhausted
them
the
too
stock.
much.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
I was just real
One
hungry.
of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch. You shouldn't talk about the dead like that. We're not speaking ill. We're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk. There!
And why did the
Speaking
dad
ill,
like
you
come with
see?
me if he's like part of
It's
this
your
big
proof that the
whaling
miraculous catch really did happen.
family? Unless she married into it.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Hello.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. You have no right to choose. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all.
What you looking
Your
at?
knowledge.
Punk.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor. Interesting.
Okay, White House 13. Hello.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Some asshole parked their car right here. Find hidden items.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Let's see. I think the lady is like mafia boss of the bootleggers or something.
Back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Here's some goons.
Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Maybe these guys know something.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter.
Wait,
That's
what
all we
statue?
need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Can we arrange that?
This Cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Okay, probably get booze from the bar. Oh, that must be the statue they mentioned. What's in here? Oh, I could pick locks.
Damnation. I broke it.
Huh. Can I interact with it? Yeah. Ooh, occult is
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
It's like Spanish or some shit. Okay, gotta get me a bottle of booze somewhere. Let's see, can't jump. Oh, I got a lighter.
In the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
Okay, let's see if I can get a bottle from here. Hey, booze monkey.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
Nice.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
That's a deal.
I'm not judging you.
That'll be all for now.
Okay.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
Well, you fucking faggot, don't put that whale in the ocean.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you.
I like you.
Follow me.
Okay. So they like gonna distract him?
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going? Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No way I order. Is there anything in here? Nope. Trap door there. Was it dead end? Yeah, that trap door. Oh, there we go.
Let's see.
Can't see shit.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
I just have no lockpicks?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Well, I'm a man and I'm bigger than you. I had no idea.
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Well, it is the 20s.
As you wish.
They're gonna stab me or something.
If you've broken my nose...
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
No, not yet. You don't lack nerve, and you've got a fairly good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a note of it.
Please do. I'm Kat. I run the neighborhood. Everyone marches to my tune here. Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you, and what you can do for me.
Yeah, I'm making friends all over the place.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay. I guess she's gotta let me in. Go beat you to the bar, bitch. Hello, boyos.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down.
Every 3 people is
Not
this
worth the
guy.
effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open. Calm down.
And then he said,
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Beat them.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
No hard feelings?
For a lucky little blow? You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'll tell the truth.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Well, that go... I've kind of been throwing the name around all over the place.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. You almost got me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with. They watch their step.
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops.
They can't stop
the
me.
cops drink like
Stop
everyone
me.
else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him. It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
For some reason I thought that was the warehouse.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Ooh, what's this? Ooh, that's bright. Oh, it's a,
It smells as bad as it
investigation
looks.
mode. Sinking City had kind of a similar thing.
What happened here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
looks like it was some Puerto Rican guy who got her. Let's see, did I see everything already?
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Threaten the police officer. Let's team up.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Get this jackass out of here before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
I didn't fucking notice that.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, though thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprise signs of recent occupation as well as partly charred paintings. Alone in the dark. Good Joker smile.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
California.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Hold on, eh? I forgot to make a playlist of this year's spooky streams. I should make one. Where is...
disputed.
Okay. What the mansion puts in the file.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go, right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
It's actually a good cup.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Let's go, good buddy.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Me first. Okay.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Who's this?
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Hear a little buzz in the audio every now and then.
I'll have to find another entrance. This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Grab his axe.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it.
Huge rats.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
No, it's easy. Hey, cop showed up just in time. Threatened me with an axe.
Yes. Shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you. Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Didn't clean up.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Looks like me.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
And the wife wasn't invited to the table.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Silas
Let's see if I
managed
can
to bring
find
the
something
fire
the
under
cops
control,
missed.
but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Shit.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Let's see. Anything else? I guess I have them all. I see a check mark down there. I can't leave Eagle Vision. Oh, here we go.
Did someone escape the fire?
A naked man? Or...
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Very queer.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Someone deliberately set fire to this mansion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Just a mouse. Which was a game that was kind of based off Mouse Hunt. Where you either play as the mouse or the guy trying to catch the mouse. You got a big empty mansion to go through.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Clearly they're a bunch of weirdos, so...
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's quite a building, don't you think? Do you know that the Hawkins were among the wealthiest families on the island?
No shit. Out of all 10 people on the island, they had the most money. Can I play the piano?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
I can't see anything at all. Hold on, can I? A little better. Oh, I forgot I had the
This
lighter.
door is locked. What will her room reveal about her?
Panties. Let's see.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment. Perfect.
Do I get any skill points or anything? Oh, I do. Okay. I want Lawful Hinge Bolt. I only have the one. There we go. Wait, I have some more.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Locked.
Something more around here.
Locked. The boys' room.
The boy.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Or it was just playing.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
That's the fun one.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Guess I went up there. Oh yeah, I forgot about the cop. Where is he?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well,
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
if you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
Come out, Cthulhu. I know you're here. I know you're
This
hiding.
place was falling apart long before the fire. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Ooh, crowbar.
A crowbar could prove useful.
I could think of a couple locked doors that might work.
Locked.
I got a crowbar. Okay.
This door is locked.
Something else is around here. Oh, hello. There we go.
This door is locked.
in here. I went around the back door. Something else is in here. Anything green? Hello.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller. That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent? Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Maybe I need the crowbar for over here. No? Oh, don't think I went here.
This door is locked.
Okay, what if I go to my inventory?
This door is blocked from the outside. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Did you hear that?
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. Yeah, I found all the clues there. This door is locked.
what's left to click? T. Oh.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself.
Oh, what's this? Oh, just a door. Okay, now I'm just wandering around a fucking mansion.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well,
okay, I might have to.
We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
What the fuck? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Crowbar. Get the crowbar. Go back to the stairs. Go through the passage. Go to the passage located directly in front of the stairs. Wait, what? Okay. So passage in front of the stairs. Okay, it probably means this one. Okay, yeah, I already got that. Examine the ritual circle. Okay, I didn't do that, I guess.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Bradley? Is that you?
Here we go. That's why I had to click.
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
This door is locked.
See through the half-open doorway. Oh, I think I know what door they meant. There it is.
Is anyone there?
It's me.
You!
Come
Stop.
back here, you.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
Like so. Yeah, keep the lantern.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? It looks like an old seaway map. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here?
Seems like this came from a log.
I don't see any way out.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the... It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Oh, strange. guess technically we're like here.
Doesn't work. I must...
Let's look at them clues. Well, that doesn't say much.
I missed something. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Use crowbar.
With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Well done, Pierce.
Wait, aren't we upstairs?
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct 3 seats. Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
These faceless Jews.
What is this mask supposed to represent? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
What's that? Hermeta Schmorl. Can I open the chest? I can't leave Eagle Vision until I click everything.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Okay, down we go.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
This cop's gonna die. I wonder if there's any actual combat in this game. Or we just like run, hide, or anything like that. It was combat in dark corners of the world. It wasn't very good. It made the game hard. I love the atmosphere of that game.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. These paintings must be several centuries old. These paintings must be several centuries old.
I think this is Cthulhu.
These buildings seem to have come out of the water. Time has weakened these structures. I don't have time to search them all. What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Oh, did he find his way in?
An engraved whalebone. A strange creature has been carved into it. Probably a figure of worship.
Ooh, I'm getting points and shit. I think, maybe.
Locked. A table for sacrifice?
Oh, hello. Right down there. There has to be a way. Oh, there we go. head on a rock.
I gotta.
Oh, the dream.
Oh, it can't breathe. What?
Panic attack. Some situation we gotta make you panic. Scaredy cats.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Or if you can die, go insane. The other games that, yeah, if you saw too much shit, you would, like, fucking kill yourself.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. A pre-Columbian tribal dagger, probably destined for scarification rituals. I can't read Latin.
Just like the dream. Okay. So that means the faceless guy was the cop then. Here we go.
You who sleeps, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body
Disappear.
and yours may be one.
Yeah, I see.
Locked.
Grant him your mind.
That's a lot of words. Too bad.
So that
I'm
his
not listening
mind
to
and yours may be one.
Sup, fellas?
He's here.
Oh. Guess I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, sneak around.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed, not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh, you who sleep. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth. Dead? This ritual killed him. Where, again, this primitive writing.
We are ready for the ceremony. What a... An intruder!
Fuck!
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed, not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Oh, you sleep. We pray
Assume
your return into
the guy's walking around or something.
Bring me more sacred flesh,
dead. Again, this primitive writing.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
There he is.
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Bunch of white dudes. And their white dude problems.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move!
Got tentacles.
I won't hesitate.
Seeing that fence out of the nowhere this is going.
You asked for it. You shouldn't have seen this.
Well, can we talk about it?
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
My leg!
I can't feel my leg. Hold on. Hey, come on, cat. Get out of the garbage.
Light. At last.
Failure dark was mine. Chapter 5. How many chapters are in this game? "14 chapters, but you need 2 playthroughs to get them all."
guess I'm in an insane asylum. Or a hospital.
He's having a seizure.
Oh shit.
He will survive. Strong subject.
Don't put no squid in me.
There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
No, I thought you were dead.
He was dead.
I was.
Me too. We were dead.
Battery's low.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
I'm tired of getting gassed and drugged. See, I better plug the controller.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us. No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
There we go. You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, you're leaving this cell. Please. I don't want him to find
Might as well just wait. If I woke up in the situation, I want to get some sleep. Oh. Now I'm in the hospital bed. It's like what's real and what's not.
They tracked and hid me, pursued me right into their dreams. They swirled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the
I think Cthulhu was actually Old Man Jenkins.
strong enough to
The Harbor Boss. Wants to scare people from coming to his island.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs.
Awaken, awaken, must be taken. Take the souls that must be taken.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible. and as unobtrusively as possible.
What a weird
I've got
town.
your
They have
clothes.
like one
Let me go
manor,
ahead.
one bar,
We'll
one
meet
warehouse,
upstairs.
and an insane asylum.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood. What does this mean? Am I in an asylum? Sarah. What did they inject him with? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. What did he write about the painting? Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Please Sue be happy.
Poor wretch.
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Let's see.
Damn it.
Enemies, suspects.
I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those 2
appears.
myself.
I told you not to let her come down.
Oh, now it's like moving less. Whoa.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves. As you want.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
The typewriter? Oh, I see.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
Might as well turn it on.
I can still increase the load. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? Vats of rotten flesh? Worse and worse. The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties? Have I activated anything? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? I can still increase the load. The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? It's done. Now for the others.
Oh, hello.
Who's there?
Can you see me?
Hey.
Yep. That was close. Okay, I gotta follow the cord.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six.
What is welling up inside me? I
Maybe
feel
that
it in
guy's
my
sleeping.
head and in my body.
I hope so.
Who's there?
What carnage?
Okay. Barely missed him.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Shit.
This way.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six.
What is
Four,
welling
five.
up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. Leaving behind them only a trail of white, nourishing food. He is my master. He enters me.
What carnage?
I think we got a walker. You there.
Luck.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six. 4, 5.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body.
I have to like get rid of that guy somehow.
Rise and crash, leaving behind.
See if I could get in that room behind him.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep. You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except
I like it here.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah.
And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Locked.
Storage room.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep.
Oh, no one over here anymore. There's a storage room. Let's see.
Perfect.
See, pills. Oh.
I think we got a walker.
Does he just know where I
Come
am?
on,
though?
show yourself.
No. Fuck off. Oh, that was close. Shit. Okay, gotta try to find some pills. Fuck, 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 fuck. Does he see me?
Who's there? This This way.
No, boy.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine F. There's no such thing. They've created derivatives of all common medicines.
I know it's going to come through here. There he is. Okay. Jesus. There we go.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
Okay, where's my friend? There he is.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go!
Shit.
You there!
Fuck.
The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go!
What now? That nonsense again.
What carnage. Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Okay, now I got. Shoot.
Start by saying something interesting. Then we'll see. Stop turning like that.
It's this way.
I can still increase the load.
Seriously? Wait, which one I gotta do? The green one? Okay. That's a green thing.
He'll find me. He can see me.
Let's calm down.
No, no,
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
kill me.
It's locked.
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building. This padlock is too complicated for me. This valve controls the pressure. The control wheel is missing.
Need a wheel. Like this one?
A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Screws. Where am I supposed to get a goddamn wheel from?
I think we got a walker. Hey!
Oh, yeah?
It's no use. The padlock won't give. This valve controls the pressure. The control wheel is missing.
Guess I haven't looked in this kitchen. Oh, hi there. Keys. Maintenance room. Okay.
I think, hey! You there!
Oh. I got the keys. Where's he going? Oh, that's fucked. They wouldn't do that to me. Oh.
Hey!
Fuck.
This way!
Okay. Now I got no clue how I get back into that room, though. Oh, wait, it's over here.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Maintenance room. This one?
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
What's the key for? There we go.
All the levers are activated.
I'm in a hidey hole.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. The control wheel is missing.
What do I want to turn on the gas machine?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, I pulled all the levers, so I should be good. Okay.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it! What's going on?
Hide where? Right here. I don't have anyone chasing me right now. Escape from asylum. Okay. By all means, I should be able to walk out the front door. Exit. There we go.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Why am I saving this guy and not everyone
Get
else
away
in this
where?
place?
I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want them. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
No!
Sanders!
What?
What the hell?
That's not Cthulhu, and I don't know what is.
I gotta. Okay.
This is insane. What killed him?
Where are the bears?
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Tentacles? Octopus. Oh, this is Cthulhu.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Oh, I got some points, I think. Let's see. Oh, it's daylight, actually.
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Oh, shit.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the Force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed
Bradley disappeared.
demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
Buried, but not
I
dead.
have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness.
This will affect your destiny.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Talk to Sanders' widow.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
You know each other.
We met briefly, but he made a strong impression on me. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Guy was strangled in the air.
Of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger,
scooped his eyes out with ice
were
cream
able to see him and
spoons.
even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Died screaming right before my eyes. Oh, lie.
We had a short conversation and then I left. I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, I see. Mr. Pierce, you must forgive my audaciousness, but I've had practice of life in high society for over 30 years. Reading one's interlocutors, recognizing the politeness of a lie, are things that are taught very early to young girls from a good family. But your lie has nothing polite about it. It is crass, insulting, and dare I say, terribly suspicious. Try to understand my position. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go and go smooth now.
Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? A house of artists. He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why? The Shambler. I need to see it.
I'm just gonna walk around her house for a bit. Shambler, huh?
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. As I already told you, next time, I'll strike first. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose. An old diary. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Ooh. This is actually pretty cool. Wait, do I hide in here? Who am I hiding from, the old lady?
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Everyone has a fucking manor on this island. Nothing's over here. It's okay. It makes my eyes explode in blood. Was that the Mario painting? It's a creature finally.
What the hell was that?
Where is it? There it is. Here it comes.
What the hell was that? I can't even touch it. What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
What am I trying to get to? All the doors are ghosts.
I can't even touch it.
Did it? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Dagger! Did it work? Back with another horror game another time, maybe tomorrow.